In today's video, we're going to be analyzing the marketing strategy and business model of Etihad Airlines' latest NFT launch. For those of you who don't know, Etihad Airline is one of the most respected airline companies in the world and is the second largest airline company in the UAE. So seeing a company this large that is worth over tens of billions of dollars launch an NFT collection and come into the Web3 space is really inspiring, is really motivating. And there are a lot of things that we can learn from both the successes that they had coming into the Web3 space, as well as some of the shortcomings of their launch, and how other companies and brands out there can learn from Etihad to come into their Web3 space with their own project and really succeed at a large scale. This video is going to be broken down into 3 chapters. The first one is we're going to be looking at the general overview of Etihad's NFT project. What is the roadmap? What is the utility? How did they mint? The second part of this video, we're going to be talking about the type of marketing that they did. What did they do right and what did they do wrong? And in the third part of this video, I'm going to be sharing my personal takeaway and the personal lessons that I've learned watching Etihad's launch, so we can all learn from their successes and failure, so we can keep the industry moving forward. And hey, if this is the first time we meet, it's a pleasure. My name is Leon Aboud. I'm the founder of Unfungible.xyz, an NFT strategic consulting and marketing agency aimed at helping NFT collections successfully market their project. I'm really passionate about the Web3 space. I really think it is the future of the internet. And I see it as my job, having been involved in almost a dozen NFT projects, to really help builders into this really promising space. So if you ever find yourself in a place where you need marketing help with launching your collection or your NFT project, then feel free to get in touch with us by clicking on the link in the description of this video. You'll be able to book a free 30-minute consultation call where you can learn how we can help you, how we can help your project, and how you can get involved with us. And one thing I do want to say, I am an NFT nerd for 90% of my day. When I'm not on the phone speaking with clients, I'm here on my computer analyzing projects. But the other 10% of my time, I try to be a human. So if you're curious about seeing the human side of Leon and not just the NFT nerd, then feel free to check out my social media pages. You can check out my Twitter @HeyThisIsLeon and my Instagram @LeonAboud. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is Etihad Airlines' landing page for their NFT project. And interestingly, Etihad Airline didn't mint on their own branded website. They minted on this platform called ArcCube, which in simple terms is a company that allows Web2 companies to offer Web3 products using Web2 payment methods. So basically people can pay using their credit card and they'll be able to mint an NFT using ArcCube's technology. We're going to be seeing how Etihad Airline implemented that into their mint and how that actually was a pretty devastating idea to do. So what is Etihad Airlines' NFT collection? It's called EY01 and it is a collection of 2003 NFTs crafted with innovation in mind that comes with a host of exclusive benefits to its owners. Immediate silver status with Etihad Airways, lounge access, and much more. Abiding by our pledge to achieve net zero emissions by 2050, all profits from this carbon neutral collection will go towards the purchase of sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, on Etihad Airways' flights. So that is basically what the NFT looks like. There are 10 different models of 3D interactive model aircrafts of the 787 Dreamliner Boeing fleet. Right here, I'm on a blog article written on Etihad.com's website titled Etihad Airways announces first NFT collection EY0, published on July the 6th, first day of marketing when they announced that this project was happening. And there's one paragraph that is really interesting that I want you to look at, and it is that paragraph right here. So EY01 is set to be minted on energy efficient Polygon blockchain. And Etihad Airways will be partnering with Ariel.is to track the CO2 emissions of the NFTs. So this is something already different that they're trying to do. They're going against the norm of minting on typical Ethereum or even Solana, as we've seen yesterday's case study of Tomorrowland that minted on Solana. Etihad is going with Polygon. Now right here we are on their Discord, and if we check their roadmap, this is what the roadmap looks like. So the pre-sale is happening on the 18th of July, where 250 NFTs for sale on Etihad's reward shop, purchased using 49,000 Etihad gas masks. Public sale happening on the 21st of July, which was yesterday my time. The remaining of 2003 NFTs can be purchased using a credit cards and debit cards on Etihad's website, first come, first served basis. unlock silver status. So on the 21st, you will unlock immediate Etihad guest silver status, which includes exclusive lounge access, priority check-ins, and other benefits. So instantly we can kind of get an idea of what is the type of buyer persona that they're trying to go after, which are regular Etihad airline buyers. So from what I understand, they're basically trying to revolutionize the loyalty program that the airline companies typically have. On the 24th, metadata will reveal free tickets. So on the 27th of July, a select number of holders will be randomly awarded free tickets to travel from anywhere in the world to Abu Dhabi's Etihad Airways. In Q3, NFT holders will unlock access to special Etihad events. And in Q4, the creation of Etihad NFT Club for exclusive holders benefits. Holders will get to vote on the perks within the NFT Club when announced. Now, something that I found really interesting and honestly kind of liked it and respected Etihad for trying to do that, which is actually trying to charge their customers using debit and credit cards instead of the typical cryptocurrency. So right here, if I go on buy now, you're going to see that it's going to take us to a typical checkout page where I can put my billing info, address, country, zip code. The only difference right here is that you have to put your Matic wallet address. So the NFT itself costs $349 per NFT, and there's a payment processing fee of $25. Now you're probably asking yourself, is it a good thing or is it a bad thing that they are trying to integrate Web 2 payment methods into Web 3 business models? And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. My initial reaction was negative. I was thinking, oh my God, why would they do that? This is so like 2021 to buy things using credit cards. But after letting the idea simmer in my mind for a couple minutes, I did kind of change opinions about that and did realize that what is halting wide adoption of NFT technology really is the idea that it is just really hard to buy NFT for someone that has never interacted with cryptocurrency, that doesn't have a cryptocurrency account. And if we are going to wait for all the world population to onboard and become familiar with cryptocurrency, for NFTs to become widely adopted, I think we're gonna have to wait another decade or 2 decades. So technologies like the ones that R-Cube is building, that is gonna allow people to buy NFTs using traditional payment methods, could be the secret for wide adoption. And having really big companies like Etihad set the stage and try those products out for us is really beneficial for the ecosystem. And I'm actually going to show you why this is important to have big companies like Etihad come in first and try to do new things, because a lot of times things are going to break, and I'm going to show you that just right now. So right here, yesterday was the day of the mint. And you're gonna see how sometimes an idea that is pretty sound can become really devastating very quickly. So right now we are on Discord, and this is an announcement. Those are the announcements that were made yesterday, so the day of public mint. And let's see, sale starts in 30 minutes. Remember to the checklist posted above, and remember to be ready for official EY01 NFT site. And then 10 minutes to go. Then link is being built to the page, approximately 1 minute. And then at 10 a.m, link is live. Click on this link to mint. Now this is where things get interesting. Only 52 minutes after public mint, they make this announcement. Everyone, those who are still trying to buy, please try again if you've had a 404 or 503 error. These are traffic related errors. Please try the payment method again. Try again, the payment method is declined. If you can't find your country, please select a different country. We only accept Visa, MasterCard, and JCB. Amex not supported. Use a desktop or PC because payment provider opens in a pop-up new tab. Unblock allow pop-ups on the browser. Please use a different card if available. If cards keep getting declined, please call your bank and tell them to approve. So basically half of the mints that were going through Etihad Airlines' website were being declined by the bank, which is absolutely devastating. And this is proof that we still need to work a lot on the payment processors for Web3 to become widely adopted. Right here, they publish another announcement. Everyone, if you still have a problem with paying for your NFT with a debit or credit card, please raise a ticket in moderate support, and the R-Cube team will be with you shortly. The same day, about 4 hours after the public mint. So everyone, lots of people are asking about the numbers of NFTs that have been sold. We're sorry that we're doing this in a traditional Web2 sense where we haven't got a mint counter. 40% of the NFTs have sold. We know this may strike you as a smaller percent than everyone is expecting, but it's because of our payment solution. we've had 1.2 million, 1 times X the EY01 collection volume in declined payments. And that just goes to show how much interest is out there for the EY01 NFT. But alas, we're letting those down that can't use the current payment solution. We're working hard to try to fix this with Etihad themselves, and hopefully we can take more payments on soon for the NFT. For now, please use the guide and announcement, and for everyone else that may not be here, please remind them of the same principles. So if this is true, 1.2 million, they could have sold their collection only 4 hours after the mint, but that didn't happen because of payment solutions. It truly is unfortunate for Etihad. As we're going to be seeing on the marketing, they really tried to market their collection. They did whatever they had in their power to get it out there. They are early in the space. They're trying to create, innovate, do something different. And it is through the successes and the failures of Etihad that a lot of other airline companies like Air France, Delta, Air Canada are going to be able to learn from those mistakes. And I can promise you, when Air France comes up with a collection in the future, I can guarantee you that they won't have the same problem in payment processor that Etihad had, because Etihad had to figure it out for them. So this is the cause that you have to face. This is the potential risk you have to face when you are a first mover in the space. This brings us to the second part of this video, which is the marketing. How did Etihad Airline try to market their NFT collection? Did they do a good job or did they do a bad job? Let's find that out right now. Right now we are on Etihad's NFT page and they are verified and have 7,000 followers. If you scroll to the very first tweet that they made, which was on July 4th, that was actually a retweet by Etihad Airways that have 800,000 followers on Twitter themselves. The tweet says, "Taking off to a new world soon, stay tuned Etihad." And then 2 days after, they introduced a teaser video that says, "Introducing EY01, a collection of exclusive NFTs launching on the 21st of July 2022. We're taking off to the digital world." So basically they started marketing on the 6th and they minted on the 21st. So that only gave them less than 3 weeks to market their collection. Pretty fast paced if you ask me. Let's quickly watch this video right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard Etihad's EY01 to the decentralized future. Please fasten your seatbelts. We are ready for takeoff.
Alright, cool. On the same day, they opened their Discord, which has 9,000 people. And then the next day after July 7th, this is when they started doing giveaways. So if you scroll up, another giveaway, same day. And right here, they announced the winners of the giveaways. Now, very quickly, and this was one of the flaws that they had in their marketing and specifically in their branding, is that they very quickly turned their page into a giveaway page. So every single tweet on their Twitter, most of the tweets were giveaway centered. So the giveaway is at 2 p.m. UAE today. Another one, congratulations to the winners. Another tweet, giveaway announcement. First place will receive 125 years edition. Right here, they did a giveaway with Manchester City's Discord page. If you didn't know, Etihad is Manchester City's official sponsor. And the giveaway says, we're giving away 5 EY01 whitelist spots for the official Etihad Airways NFT. All you gotta do is retweet this post, follow, and then join the Discord of Man City. And right here we got NFT Nate whitelist giveaway, 5 whitelist giveaways, a reminder tomorrow's AMA, giveaway, another giveaway. You get the idea. And personally, in terms of branding, I do think they made a pretty big blunder with the amount of giveaways they were doing. It's okay to do giveaways, this is part of NFT culture. But I do think they didn't do a very good job at hitting the potential target audience of Etihad's NFT buyers. So Etihad is trying to revolutionize the loyalty program. Who are typical loyalty members of airline companies as prestigious as Etihad? Typically, those are business people. And what type of branding do business people relate with? Exclusivity. Exclusivity is very good. Business people connect with brands that showcase exclusivity. BMW, Mercedes, American Express, all those are brands that do a good job at showcasing that sense of exclusivity, which attracts those business people. And Etihad Airline did not communicate exclusivities through the amount of giveaways they were doing on their page. And even to fortify the point I'm making, I'm on their Discord, and you can see that the Discord does not look very professional. So just from the way the emojis are set up, just from how many channels they are, you can see that this does not look very prestigious, it does not look very luxurious, as well as from the way they were communicating on their Discord. So look at right here, all the links they were posting, all the emojis they were using, as well as the way the content was being written. It wasn't written by a copywriter who had exclusivity at the front of their mind. They were trying to communicate to the young degen NFT community, which is fine, but we're going to be seeing later how this actually played in their disadvantage. This reminds me a little bit of Chris Brown's NFT collection. They kind of made the same mistake where the page quickly turned into a whitelist giveaway, and they were giving out whitelists like it was hot cookies. Now, one thing they did do well, and this kind of brings to show that whoever was responsible for the Twitter account of Etihad NFT's page kind of had a slight idea of what the space looks like, what is native to the space, and you can see they were doing a lot of AMAs. And specifically, they were doing AMAs with NFT specific pages. So right here, they did an AMA with CyberKongs, one of the biggest NFT projects in the Ethereum blockchain. Another AMA with XOXO. Right here, we got another giveaway. Here we have an AMA with World of Alpha. Tomorrow, we will be talking to Etihad about their upcoming Etihad NFT launch. Utility includes silver status for lounge access. Right here, this is another giveaway. Right here we got an AMA with Meta Billionaire. Right here we got an AMA with Art DAO. AMA with Ghanem Al-Rawenet.eth, 322,000 followers, professional trader in all finances. As we can see, after all the marketing they tried to do, they minted 365 NFTs and have 300 owners and have received basically zero volume on secondary. If you ask my humble opinion, I'm sure they had a lot of really good brains working on this project. Etihad is a multi-billion-dollar company. They can afford knowledgeable people. And the way I would have advised Etihad, and some of you might agree or disagree with me, and that's great, let me know in the comments below, is I would have chosen my battles. So am I going to market to new NFT buyers that have never bought an NFT but that only want into this collection because of the utility, because of the sense of prestige, and because it's going to add value because they are regular travelers and it is something that could bring value to their life? Or are they going to market to the already existing NFT community? What Etihad Airlines did wrong is that they try to position themselves in the middle, where they did Web 3.0 marketing with Web 2.0 execution. What do I mean by that? So they did the typical marketing strategies that is familiar in the Web 3.0 space, in the NFT space. Giveaways, raffles, AMAs with all the communities, utility, roadmap, Discord, all those things. They were trying to be Web 3.0 native. However, the actual execution, so when it came to mint, the day of the mint, when it came to the chain, they were not meta at all. So number one, they minted using a credit card. NFT people don't use credit cards to mint NFTs. They just don't. Number two, why Polygon? NFT buyers buy into NFT collections because most of the time they think they can make profit on their flips. But having the collection on Polygon ensures that this collection is just not going to receive any secondary volume. And it shows it. I mean, there is zero volume on the collection. So really this is where they shot themselves in the foot. Choose your battles. And I'll give you an example. The last case study I made was for Tomorrowland, the festival company, how they launched an NFT collection. And to be honest, I would invite you to watch this case study because I personally believe they did an incredible job. The storytelling element was great. They did a great job at branding themselves. They did a great job at positioning the project as something that a lot of people would be interested in buying into. Etihad did not do as well with that. And this, ladies and gentlemen, brings me to the third and final part of this video, which is just really, what can we take away from this case study? What can we take away from Etihad Airline? Multi-billion-dollar company trying to launch an NFT collection and relatively failing at it. Number one, trying something new. Trying something new a lot of time is going to result in having things break down. And this is the cost of having to innovate. Number two, trying to apply Web 2 utility in Web 3.0 business model might not always be the best solution. And this is something I've said on a couple of videos. But I don't think Web 2 utility using Web 3 business model is going to be the breaking point where we're going to have wide adoption. I think we are going to have to see a lot of new business models emerge using the Web 3.0 technology. And the only reason Web 2.0 business models work was because they are built on Web 2.0. Those business models have gone through many cycles of evolution, of iteration, of fine-tuning for them to become what they are today. And really trying to just add Web 3.0 in there like it's nothing is going to result most of the time with a failure of this idea. Just as we saw in the Chris Brown NFT collection case study, I also do have trouble thinking how Etihad Airline will be able to scale this and make this royalty program that they call it profitable. Because if we check right here, they have a creator fee of 0%. So they're basically not making any profit on the collection and they're just offering utility for free for the customers. So it's only a matter of time until this collection becomes unprofitable. And they're going to have to discontinue all utility from this project. For me, I personally think we're going to see the first wide adoption of NFT technology, not necessarily in the utility aspect, but in the aspect of friction reduction. For example, if we are to speak about the travel and the airline industry, I do see NFT technology, and more specifically blockchain technology, because NFT is just an extension of the blockchain, being used for example, personal identification. And I have a story for that. Back in January, I was in Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, and one of my friends, Tara from Montreal, was joining me to Playa del Carmen. And what happened was, Tara is a permanent resident in Canada. So he left to Mexico with all the necessary paperwork. He had his passport, he had a copy of his permanent residency, his COVID test, everything was in place. Now what happens? He gets to the airport in Playa del Carmen, so he travels, he gets to the airport, and then at the border, they tell him, can we please see the official permanent residence? He's like, I don't have the official, but I have a copy of it. They look at him, they're like, we can't take that. And then he says, but it's the exact same one. And then they look at him, they're like, yeah, but you can easily forge that. So basically, Tara had to take an airplane back to Montreal, literally get his permanent residency from his home and fly the next day. He was pissed. But one way the blockchain would solve that is that all personal information would be literally forever embedded in the blockchain in something that is unhackable, unchangeable. So the border security in Mexico can check the blockchain and see that Tara does have the permanent residency and went into Canada XYZ times. So every time you would go into a country, every time you would receive official paperwork, it would just add a certain line of code within your NFT that would basically show that you have this criteria that they request. This really is one way I see NFT technology being scaled to the masses. Whatever example I gave now, you can apply that to every industry. You can apply that to the insurance industry. You can apply that to the construction industry. Every industry that has some form of certification, I do think this could be the easiest way for NFT technology to get implemented within society as we function. So that was my rant, guys. I hope you appreciated this video. If you did, please do leave a like. It helps the channel grow. And don't forget, if you ever find yourself where you need help marketing your NFT project, feel free to get in touch with us, guys. This is what we love to do, helping other builders build. And with that said, I will be seeing you in the very next case study. All right, see you soon.